Hello, POL347. Here I am in my trusty denim shirt, a very Canadian look, I hope. Wanted to share with you a few notes as we transition to online distance education. So I hope you were all able to, at this point, have a chance to take a look at the lecture slides on USMCA. So these will be quite typical of what to expect from now on. The general format I'm looking to is I will upload kind of a mega lecture each Monday that will go through an entire week's worth of course content. And then subsequently, I will post a lecture quiz on Moodle on Tuesday. These will be ungraded quizzes that will be solely there to make sure that I've been able to communicate to you all the big concepts from the lectures. Then subsequently on Wednesday, I will post a question that relates to the discussion material that's now available in your online syllabus, which you should check out if you haven't already. And then at which point you will have until each Sunday evening at 11:59 p.m. to respond or write a post in response to the question that I post on Wednesday. So that will be starting this week. That will be starting next week. This week I will be posting a question on USMCA, but this week I'm not going to be grading for your participation grade. I'm solely going to be grading for attendance. I'm sort of making this week a grace period as we all transition to the distance educational model. But I will be posting a question about USMCA, and I will be soliciting responses. I'm just going to start grading them next week. So that is hopefully the general format we are going to get used to, get in a routine of doing for the next several weeks. Another few items I wanted to bring to your attention. The first of which is your policy memos have been graded. So I believe the class average was an 8.7 or 8.8 out of 10. I was very happy with how they turned out. I was very impressed in particular by the creativity of a lot of the briefs. So if you would like to receive your comments, just shoot me an email. I'll send you a picture of the comments that I wrote on your briefs. But for the most part, most of you got the template. Most of you did quite well. So that's going to be the same template for the second memo assignment, which I will be releasing guidelines for in the very near future. So as I mentioned, the typical format is that lectures are going to be released sort of on a weekly basis, and each package of lectures or each weekly lecture is going to come out on Monday. The one exception to that being this week. This coming Friday, I have a very special discussion that's going to be in the works with a gentleman by the name of Aaron Presley, who used to be the commissioner of the Kentucky Cabinet for Economic Development. So he and I are going to be remotely via Zoom discussing the specific implications of USMCA for Kentucky. So we're going to be doing that on Thursday. I'm hopefully going to be uploading that to Moodle on Friday. But for the most part, this is a one-off aberration. Generally speaking, the Moodle lectures are going to be coming out each Monday. I will try to get them out at around 1:30. Today, I think I was about 20-25 minutes late, but expect the lectures to come out on Monday afternoons. So just a few more notes that I have written down here. So our first major assignment of the remote online era will be the midterm. So the midterm, which was scheduled for the day before spring break, will now go online on Moodle at 8 a.m. on Monday. I believe it is Monday, this coming Monday. I think it might be the 5th or the 6th of, it's the Monday the 6th of April. So that's going to be online on Moodle at 8 a.m. From when it's posted, I'm giving you all a window of 72 hours to write the exam. The exam is going to obviously be completely open book and open note. It's going to consist of a mixture of concepts, short answers, and an essay component. And I'll get to you an exam study guide either tomorrow or on Wednesday. So just hold your horses on that. That is coming very soon. A few more notes on the week of April the 20th. Nothing funny at all about that date. Nothing notable about that date. But on the week of Monday, April the 20th, we will be discussing the film Roma. So if y'all have Netflix, I would suggest you watch it. If you do not have Netflix, you should be able to write the discussion question we do on Roma completely sufficiently and completely well, using only the video clips relating to Roma that we have listed on the syllabus, as well as the discussion readings that relate to Roma. So if you can go out and watch Roma, I would suggest shelling out the $8.99 a month for Netflix anyway. There's a documentary out about Joe Exotic, Tiger King, that's completely bonkers. It's helped keep me sane over this time, so I would suggest getting Netflix anyway. But if you can't, you should nevertheless be able to use the resources on the syllabus to answer the question relating to Roma. And just finally, in terms of the assignments that are coming up, we have your second policy brief. So that is going to be due on the 1st of May, so still a ways away. And in lieu of a final examination, I'm going to have you all hand in your final paper, which is going to be a 7 to 8 page paper on a topic of your choosing that relates to North American politics, broadly conceived. So that is going to be due on Saturday, November the 16th at 1:30 p.m., which is when normally we would have our exam hours, but that's the assignment I'm giving in lieu of the exam. So again, guidelines for that will be forthcoming later. So beyond that, I hope you're keeping well. Missing y'all, missing Center Campus. But I hope everyone is safe and sound. Let me know if you have any issues with the lectures, or any questions or comments or suggestions about how we best move along with online learning going forward. I hope you all are doing well. I'm going to leave it at that. Have a great evening. Good night.